And that storm is now officially Tropical Storm Barry.
Yes, as of 11 o'clock this morning. So just classified. This isn't really going to be a storm about the winds per se. I mean, there will be some, but it's just going to be the heavy rain. You saw already how flooded it is.
And the storm saying there's nowhere for more to go.
Nowhere for the water to go, and there's much more on the way. This is what has fallen over the past 24 hours. 6 to 9 inches of rain already near New Orleans, producing all that flooding yesterday. And you can see we do have tropical storm warnings up in the yellow and hurricane watches up in the orange. So this is the coast of Louisiana getting ready to bear the brunt of Barry with 40-mile-per-hour winds right now. And it's not moving terribly quickly. It's only moving at about 5 miles per hour. And because of that, and the water temperatures here in the northern Gulf being close to 90 degrees, this does have time to strengthen, and we think it is going to do that. Here you're seeing the storm surge watches and warnings. Storm surge will be a bit of an issue as this makes a landfall close to the New Orleans area, and it is forecast to strengthen a little bit more, likely becoming a Category 1 minimal hurricane before it does make a landfall sometime overnight Friday night into the early hours of Saturday morning. And once it comes on shore, it is going to continue to produce rain as it weakens over land and drifts slowly northward as we get into next week. So rain is the biggest concern with this. Locally, additionally, we are going to see 10 to 15 more inches of rain with up to 20 inches in spots. A lot of that in easternmost Louisiana, western Mississippi, and up to Arkansas as well. So big problems from the rain down along the Gulf Coast. We have got some rain of our own coming, and this is a look at one of our computer models through the day tomorrow. We could be talking about 1 to 2 inches of rain around here. We haven't really seen much of anything yet today, but wow, you know it's humid out there. Hazy skies as well, just partial sunshine. 81 degrees, but it's feeling like 84, and that's because of this number right here, a dew point right around 70 degrees. Those dew points are actually going to get a little bit higher as we go into tomorrow, and then slowly we will lose the humidity as we go through the weekend and into early next week. High humidity being pumped southward here on a southerly wind on the backside of high pressure. We've got 2 fronts that are going to come through, and each one of these are going to tap into this muggy air and produce some showers and storms. Those storms could be severe this afternoon out across New York State and Pennsylvania. And as we get into the overnight hours, I'm not expecting widespread severe storms, but heavy downpours and lightning will be the primary threats for us. But gusty winds, and not out of the question with the way the atmosphere is set up overnight, that some of the storms could start rotating. So the threat is low, but it is not zero that there could be a quick spin up here overnight. So we're going to be watching the radar for you very closely. Temperatures right now running mostly in the lower 80s. We've got a couple of showers here on radar lifting up through northern Worcester County into southern New Hampshire. No lightning with these, but these are downpours, and we may see a couple of more of these staying primarily north and west of Boston through the afternoon. It's going to be closer to midnight before we see some rain move into the Boston area. So take a look as we go through the next couple of hours. If you're in the Merrimack Valley, southern New Hampshire, you could get a quick downpour. Otherwise, you're fine through your evening plans. But once we get closer to midnight, showers and storms are going to start to fill on in. And look how the intensity increases by the wee hours of the morning. 3 to 4 a.m. you might get woken up by some thunder, see some lightning out your window, and heavy downpours. These are going to linger for the morning commute. So we've made tonight impact time period for you with the storms around. It's near 70 tonight and very humid tomorrow with an additional thunderstorm as this cold front moves through. They're not, though, going to be super widespread. We'll have the downpours in the morning. Those will move out. And then a bit of a break around midday. 1 or 2 additional thunderstorms may move through in the afternoon with that cold front, but we should dry things out by the evening hours. Still warm tomorrow in the mid-80s, and it's going to be hot on Saturday, but sunshine both days this weekend and more 90s in the forecast next week. The heat, it is not going away.